What's going on, guys? This is OBB, the Diecast News Guy, and welcome back, everybody, to a What's in Stores video. I know, it's been a while, as that one rock band, Stained, always likes to say. Yeah, I mean, that's their hit song, but I mean, me being a rockhead, I always got to quote that. I know my Discord buddies are you know, about that joke, but yeah, I mean, probably wondering what has been the holdup of me trying to find the newest way for NASCAR Authentics. Well, I have had shit luck. I mean, I am not going to emphasize that in any way, shape, or form. Zero shit luck. All right. I did manage to find everything else in NASCAR Authentics, but not the 164s. But hopefully this is the video that we're going to find out. I mean, as you can tell, I am pretty enthused, and hopefully we are going to find something good, as today's not really looking like a good day. It's raining out, and no, I'm not at Texas. I am at New York. Kind of ironically that it's raining at the same time as the Texas race, which, I mean, who knows what the hell's going to be happening with that, so whatever, though. I mean, Texas is, I mean, it was going to be a boring race, but after that rain, or whatever the hell happened, it's pretty entertaining. But hopefully we can probably get a race going on soon, because yeah, I mean, there's a lot of crazy shit going on, especially with Texas. But yeah, long story short, it's freaking raining everywhere. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're about to go and get things started here with this new episode of What's in Stores. Looking forward to find all ththose exclusives that we got, like the Martin Truex Jr. Sirius XM car, because as you guys can tell, I'm a Truex fan. Speaking of Truex, got myself a new gator right here from Racing USA. Not sponsored by them in any way, shape, or form, but really cool looking neck gator that we got right here. And I believe this neck gator is sold out everywhere, so good luck. So yeah, decided to go ahead and actually wear something NASCAR appropriate, so that I don't have my Cole Pern hat with me. So there's the big forehead for you guys. But yeah, looking forward to getting those exclusive diecasts and the Blake, not Blake Cook, holy crap, the Newman car that he drove at Daytona, and many more. But I'm gonna go ahead and shut up, because I'm sure you guys already want to go ahead and see what's in stores on this episode. So let's get to it. Alrighty, guys, we hit the jackpot. After all these weeks and months of waiting for wave number 5 to get in the palm of my hands, we finally got something. You're probably wondering, why the hell do I have a mysterious paper bag? Well, I mean, according to, the two wonderful states that we have in this country, California and New York, they have banned plastic bags everywhere. So we have paper bags everywhere, and it's, it definitely is not suspicious. But I guess whatever saves the environment, or everyone's got a green thumb up their ass or something like that. But, yeah, not mysterious in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, guys, I struck gold. I managed to find every single 1/64 scale car in Wave 5, along with the 187s, which, by the way, I'm going to have a nice little mini rant about those 187s, because they even took more quality out of those things. So stay tuned. This is going to be a jam-packed What's in Stores video. And we also found some new haulers and even some cool Dodge Superbirds from the M2 micro machines, or what the hell they're called. Heck, those are really cool. So I mean, we really hit the jackpot with a lot of NASCAR stuff. I only got the NASCAR Authenics 164s because, you know me, I am a big collector of the 164s, and I should probably turn the heat off. I am like sweating. I don't want my face getting all red like Rob and David. So but I think the first one up, it's no surprise I had to get this truck. And I'm saying it's a truck because this is one of the newest releases that we got, that we'll be talking about in the Diecast News episode, the newest one, which is a live episode. Jordan Anderson, man, this has been a weird release because it was originally canceled in the 1/64 scale, and then Jordan Anderson himself and his team said that, I believe they bought like a bulk or the minimum quantity amount, and long story short, I mean, it technically got uncanceled, if you want to say it like that, which is cool because a lot of people were disappointed that it was canceled, and I was like, okay, it's going to be a 1/64 exclusive. That's what happens to the DMPs. But guess what? It's also released in the 1/64 Gold Series. So if you guys love the window banners and the black interior, this might be a no-go, but I mean, this is still a cool release for the Jordan Anderson fans, which, I mean, it's about damn time we actually got a different truck team. I mean, I was pretty impressed with it. We got Nice Motorsports last year with Ross Chastain, but this is pretty cool with a small team like Jordan Anderson. That is awesome, especially for it being a raced version, guys. That is really cool. I actually do not, the one thing I do not see on here is that we do not have the race version logo on here. We do with the William Byron car, but not for Jordan Anderson. As you guys can tell, this truck has a lot of race marks on it, so line up with their inconsistent quality, you gotta love it. Who knows, maybe the race version logo will be on the back of this card, but love the packaging. Orange and black, man, that is beautiful. As you guys can tell, I'm loving the orange and black because of my neck gator, but this is definitely going to be one of the first diecast I'm going to review, and yes, I am going to be back to doing diecast reviews. But what a beautiful truck this is, guys. And look at that. All these cars I might have in my bag. Besides the liquid color, I was not able to find the liquid color car. But, heck, that is a great first start for this episode. All right, next up, we got ourselves... okay, do not call me a hypocrite. I only got this car because I'm going to be making a rant review about this car. All right, so I'm sorry to all the Alex Bowman fans out there. Smoke Carbon and Little Wrangler, I am so sorry, but I have to rant on this car. The Alex Bowman Lumar window film Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE. I mean, probably have to wait until the review on my opinions on this, but all I can say is that, as a great Gordon Ramsay would say, what a bloody mess. I mean, the blue numbers are cool, but it just doesn't go well with the paint scheme. I'm sorry, but I will have a mouthful about this car in my rant review. So stay tuned, everybody, because you know how much you guys love those rant reviews. Having a almost 25-year-old individual like myself ranting on plastic and metal diecast. So that's something you guys seem to enjoy, and I appreciate that. Because I do complain a lot, but I complain because I want better quality. But pretty cool looking packaging design, I will say that. And this, I believe, it's the second time we ever got a Lumar window film car in NASCAR Authentics, so that's pretty cool. I prefer the 2018 version over this pile of you-know-what. Next up is actually our first ever iRacing car. I mean, if you want to count the Ty Majeski iRacing Xfinity car, but this is for the iRacing Invitational Pro Series that happened back in March. I was surprised that this was going to get released. This was the car that was teased for Wave 5. It's Junebug, guys. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s number 8 Filter Time Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. And yes, I'm saying Camaro ZL1 because iRacing at the time did not have the new Camaro mold. So this is technically accurate, guys. This is technically accurate. But one thing's not accurate is that quality job. There was 2 of these, but this was the better choice of that because there was paint chips on the spoiler on the other one. And there still is some right there. So, but love the Dayglow Yellow, and this is actually a similar paint scheme that Justin Allgaier drove and won at Richmond. But really cool, guys. We finally got a Filter Time diecast, which is pretty cool. I remember when Filter Time actually sponsored Blake Cook, so it's pretty cool that they finally got one released for Dale Jr. But yeah, awesome looking diecast. We'll say that. A very unique looking Dale Jr. car, and probably recommend getting it because it's gonna be a hot seller. Speaking of another hot seller, this car I'm actually looking forward to review. I already kind of reviewed it last year, but decided to pick it up in the Authentics version since I picked up in the Gold Series last year. Bubba Wallace's 2020 U.S. Air Force A10 Warthog Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 1LE. Only got this for the side-by-side comparison because you guys love that. It's a classic scheme that we knew and loved for last year, and holy Christ, is that a paint chip on the Chevrolet logo? What in the God name of hell? I hope that's on the packaging. It looks like it's on the packaging, but if that actually is on the real car, I mean, look at my camera. It's even starting to blur that shit out. It's like, no, don't show that garbage, Brian. Don't show it. But look at that, man. Yikes. Quality control is pretty horrendous, but like I said, this is $5 quality we got right here, because you guys know the newest NASCARs for the Gold Series are going to be going up $1 next year. And look at that. We've got more. Look at that. The Cup Series logo. Oh, God. This is probably going to be a rant review. Although I probably gotta watch my words because people will be like, "Oh, you don't like this car because it's Bubba. You're a racist." No, don't get me started on that bull crap. All right, so shut up, boomers. Next up, we got to talk about. This is actually a pretty controversial paint scheme, but I'm probably still gonna review it, and I'm gonna be very optimistic because I do like this paint scheme. But as you guys know, this is probably the car that I think a lot of people will still get since it is exclusive, even though we all know what happened with happened at this year's Daytona 500. Ryan Newman's 2020 Cook Ford Mustang. I believe that's how you say it. Cook. I don't want to say Koch, but I believe it's Cook. Like cook your food, like cook your Oscar Mayer wieners. Oh, Lordy Christ, Brian. At it again with the dad puns. But yeah, I really do like this paint scheme a lot, guys. It's pretty nice. The blue is nice and vibrant. Kind of gives me some Viagra, Pfizer vibes from Mark Martin with that blue. I mean, I always say that when I see a blue, but that blue, man, it is beautiful. And please, for the love of God, I already see people already on eBay making race versions of this car from the Daytona 500. That is disgusting. Pretty disgusting for that. I mean, even though Newman is all right and it wasn't a fatality, still disgusting for human beings to go and do that. I mean, I'm just not a big fan of... I love race versions, but when it comes to a point where this was almost a fatality, yeah. So I'm a little disappointed that Lionel decided to release this car. They probably could have released the Roman car. Well, actually not the Roman car, because that's basically the Viagra car. And God Almighty, we don't want kids, having a Roman car. They're gonna ask, what is Roman? Wait until you're 50, and then But I'm having too much fun with this What's in Stores video. And speaking of having too much fun, my camera is drunk. Holy crap. Yeah, I really do like this car a lot, and I am definitely saving the best for last because, yeah, as you can tell, I mean, I am a fan of a certain driver. So, Martin Truex Jr.'s 2020 Sirius XM Toyota Camry. The blue is a lot more darker, and I like it. Too bad I couldn't find the liquid color version, even though some people are saying that's a pretty bad liquid color. Because, yeah, but it's not liquid color, but still like it a lot. Really glad I found this. Even though it's basically the same scheme as last year, but the side-by-side comparison is probably going to do its justice. Just to show you guys the comparison, but always refreshing to have a Truex car, especially since this is actually, I probably would have liked to see Truex's Martinsville win from this year, the nighttime race, because that is his one and only win. I mean, does this have the winner sticker on it? No, because I believe he drove this in the Clash, if I'm not mistaken. But he drove this scheme at Martinsville as well and won. Hopefully he will bring it back to back, because so weird seeing Truex only win one race this season. I mean, he has just, he's had a good season, but just a lot of missed opportunities right there. But yeah, as you guys also know, I managed to find the new 187 scales, and yeah, let me tell you something, guys. The 187 scale quality has got even worse. So yeah, I mean, no window banners, blacked out windows. I mean, yeah. And they haven't changed the mold on those. But one thing they did change is the Goodyear tires. If you guys notice, on the Goodyear tires, like where I'm showing, like where they have the Goodyear printing out here, well, let's just say the 187s, they don't have those anymore. And you want to talk about making these die-casts look even more cheap? Boy, they really did us justice of making those things look even more cheap. I mean, I don't even think we're going to have any blind bags next for this year. I mean, heck, I hadn't seen anything released. Christ, I have a Target right behind me. I mean, and I haven't seen anything about the blind bags, so you definitely tell those things were a flop. I mean, I'll give Lionel some credit, but for real though, guys, I mean, that is just, So it looks like I'm going to pass on the 187s. I mean, I know I kind of caved in last year, but they look even more worse this year, to be honest with you. I mean, the packaging looks cool, but not having Goodyear printing, I mean, God, those things look like toys. I mean, if that's what they're going for, heck, that's cool. But if I see that shit on 64s, you know me, I'm going to get right down to the Hail Mary and call a line out on that shit. But hope you guys enjoyed this diecast. I almost said diecast review. Almost seems like a freaking rant. I don't even know what this thing is anymore. I'm tired, and yeah, it's getting late now. Well, really dark out. It's only 6. But anyways, guys, this has been OBB, Diecast News Guy. Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Wear your goddamn mask, and keep collecting NASCAR diecast. And yeah, I will be back on the grind for some diecast reviews, because I do got some work to do, me and my good old brown bag. So, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time, as I'm gonna go ahead and catch you guys later on a new NASCAR video on this channel very soon. So this is OBB. Catch you guys later.